What's up, guys? Today I'm going to talk about the Ravana. So I have been doing a lot of shots with the Ravana, and this is the Ravana with the cryo setup. And most of you would see that it does pretty well. If you haven't watched, I've not put this up, but this is one of my gameplays yesterday with this exact setup. Take a look at it. And I've managed to get a living legend, even with ultimate bots in. Of course, I don't go to kill the ultimate bots, but the Ravana helps you escape things that you cannot kill. If you cannot kill it, you might as well run if you want to survive, right? Watch this. Welcome. I hope you enjoyed that. And now let's go to the setup. So I'm using paralysis on this bot. It's because of the additional damage that I want. And also, I for all my bots, I use the normal repair module, which is a 20 power cell. So this is how I manage to keep my power cells bank high up. And if I'm ever doing a competitive league, maybe I will change it. But I don't really like it. As I said before, I prefer using the small power ups for skill. But what the paralysis will do in future is when you use your repair module, it will give me 5% more damage for a limited amount of time, and I will get defense points for a limited amount of time. This is actually what the new unlimited ultimate edition Ravana pilot does as well, I believe. He gives additional reward points to defense points to Ravana. My pilot skills over here, as you can see, are pretty much tuned. So now there are pilot skills that forfeit Ravana speed for certain things, but I would advise you not to use any of the skills. I was running a skill that replaced Ravana's speed with something. Let me take a look whether I can find it. Uh, come on, here, Survivor, and this is what I was using. Increased weapon damage, but I knocked that skill off because I realized that that was at the baseline that it was knocking off that kind of speed. Here you go. These are my skills: Roadhog, Master Gunsmith, Mechanic, Gunsmith again. Yeah, these. So now you see, like, I've been using the skill list to actually choose a skill, and because I play Beacon Rush, this is probably the most important skill that I have only dedicated to Beacon Rush. A 12% boost on damage, weapon damage for 30 seconds. That is massive. And Ravana is the first bot I start off with. So that gives me massive damage. Imagine a 12% boost on this. And my cryos are still at only level 2. They still do good damage, but and my specialization, this is the only thing that's left. As you can see, I have a full attack specialization here. Attack, attack, attack everywhere. So I'm just boosting this, and I'm not even going for the piercer. I'm just doing thermonuclear reactors, and the damage itself is so high that it takes stuff down. The only thing with the cryo setup is I have struggled killing stuff with the cryo setup, like killing the Leo that was in air in this video. That is what you struggle with the cryo. When there's too much of movement left and right, and especially in the air, your cryos are curving as they always do, and it becomes really tough to hit something that is moving fast and left and right. But the Ravana allows you to get close when they're on the ground to avoid that. But when they're up in the air, your Ravana can't fly unless you have a jump unit on it. So that's the only thing where the Ravana lacks. Otherwise, this is the only bot that can help you escape a sword with that kind of speed and chase it down. No, you don't just escape it, you hunt it. When you go to its spawn point and eliminate it if possible. This is a bot that can do that for you. If your threats are too strong, like they are definitely too strong right now, and you're the only one there, you have no choice but to escape. The Ravana can help you do that for you. So this is Definitely a bot that has been here for a long time, and I don't sure whether it will be nerfed or not nerfed again because it's the only counter to what the meta is. I don't think so. This is the only bot that a free to play or cheap to play person can use to counter today's meta and the meta that will come in future, I think. This is a very versatile bot, and here's some gameplay as well for you to enjoy. And if you are building a bot in the workshop, go ahead for the Ravana, but you'll definitely get one of these in your super chest, like this, the Ivory build, or the other Ravana that's option. I like the Ivory Ravana. It's a elephant, and being Indian is kind of, although Ravana in India is basically like sort of like the devil, like a Rakshas, would you say? But that's all right. We all have a bit of the devil in us. So enjoy your Ravanas as much as I do. Bye bye.